They're the heck out of me because I was sleeping right there on the couch. You know, they could have come this way.
Well, she heard the commotion first, then learned a man died in a deadly police-involved shooting near her home in Brownsville. The Texas Rangers are investigating that shooting, but police have said officers shot the man after he tried to use his car as a weapon against them. Here's Channel 5's Cecilia Gutierrez with what happens behind the scenes, both before and after a police-involved shooting.
9 times out of 10, an encounter with a peace officer will not end in any show of force. Cameron County District Attorney Luis Saenz says it doesn't happen often.
Literally every day there are about 1,000 encounters between police officers and citizens. As a matter of fact, as I'm sitting here giving you this interview, somewhere in the streets of Brownsville, there's a police officer engaging a citizen for whatever reason. The officer is giving directions, asking for information, and the citizen is complying. That encounter will end peacefully.
Saenz says the use of force comes when an officer feels their life is in danger.
These instances that you hear about that are tragic are when a police officer, like any other citizen, exercises his right to defend himself when he feels that his life is threatened. He's not above the law, but he's not below the law. He's entitled to the same rights and privileges that anybody is.
Officers are trained to respond to a threat. Saenz says all law enforcement goes through extensive training to know if and when they need to use lethal force to end a threat.
The last thing that an officer wants to do is discharge a weapon. And his training is to resolve the situation without having to discharge a weapon.
Officers continue training throughout their career.
He has the right to take whatever means he feels when he feels that his life is in danger.
Any agency that has an officer involved in a shooting will give up that investigation to the Texas Rangers.
Be in charge of the total investigation. That investigation will be taken to a grand jury, and the grand jury will review and either agree or disagree with the findings of the Texas Ranger investigation.
He says the facts presented to the grand jury determine whether or not a shooting is justified. In Brownsville, Cecilia Gutierrez, Channel 5 News at 10.